Class 8. Today we start chapter number 6, square and square roots. So now what is the meaning of square? As in the geometry we know that square is a quadrilateral where all the four sides are equal. So all four sides are equal. So we can write area of square as we write side into side. So side multiplied by side, where the side of a square is the same numbers. In the same way, we have a square, that is a number obtained when a number is multiplied by itself. So it is the number raised to the power 2. Now we can say 2 raised to the power 2. This meaning is 2 multiplied by 2 itself will give 4. So this 4 can be expressed as 2 raised to the power 2. This is the formation of a square. Writing the square, 2 raised to the power 2. Any number multiplied by itself. So it is known as square. 2 square. This notation 2 raised to the power 2. This one also we can say, or we can say square of 2 is 4, or we can say 2 square is 4. Now what is the meaning of square number? In the above example, when we are writing 2 into 2 is equal to 4. This 4, the product of the same number is known as square number. So we can say in the general form, any natural number which can be represented as y square, where y is a natural number, then p is known as a square number. In this example, we can understand very easily. When we are writing 2 square is equal to 4, that is, we are expressing 4 in terms of 2 into 2, product of same number. So same number multiplied by the same number, that is 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to 4. So this 4 is a square number, or in general form this p is known as square number. For example, when we have a square number 4, it can be expressed as 2 into 2, that is 2 square. When we have a number 9, so 9 can be written as 3 into 3, that is 3 square. If a number is 16, so we can write 4 into 4, that is 4 square. So we can say when a number can be expressed as product of itself, then that means number multiplied by itself is the square, and the product which we are getting after multiplication of two numbers where the numbers are same, so this product is known as square number. Now here in this example, 2, 3, 4 are the natural numbers and 4, 9, 16 are the square numbers of 2, 3 and 4 respectively. Now such types of numbers, that is 4, 9, 16 and so on, these types of numbers are known as perfect square. So let's define a perfect square. A perfect square, or we can say a square number. It is the square of some natural number. If m is equal to n square, then m is known as perfect square number, and m and n both are the natural numbers. For example, you can observe here. Let one more example, 49. If we are writing 49, so it can be expressed as 7 into 7. So it is written as 7 square. So we can write 49 is equal to 7 square. Now here one table is given which shows the square of the numbers. So 1 square, that is 1, 2 square, that is 4, 3 square, that is 9. 4 multiplied by 4 can be expressed as 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square is 36. 7 square is 49. 8 square is 64 and so on. So you have to remember the squares up to 20. So 20 into 20, that is 20 square is equal to 400. Now we have the properties of these square numbers. There are some interesting properties of these numbers. So let's talk about this. The table that has squares of numbers 1 to 10, as we have studied earlier slide. Now here again we can refer it. In this we can observe these are the square numbers and these are the numbers where in these numbers we are multiplying the same number itself. So when we observe this table, we have in the column of square number 1, 4, 9, 14, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. Now we observe in this we get that 0, 1, 4, 9, 6. Again 5, 4, 9, 4, 1. That is we are getting the digits in the square number column is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 as their unit place. See in this table. The unit place of the square numbers digit are 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. So these numbers are perfect squares. So we can say a perfect number or a perfect square number, how we can identify. So when a unit place of a number contains 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then we can say the number is a perfect square number. And the remaining digits left in this column are 2, 3, 7, 8. So when a number ends with the digits, or we can say a number having unit digits of its place is 2, 3, 7 and 8. So number are not a perfect square. Remember, you have to remember the digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. If the number has 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 in its unit place, then the number is perfect square. And remaining digits are there, that is 2, 3, 7 and 8. So they are not a perfect square number. When the number ends with the digits 2, 3, 7 and 8, it is not a perfect square number. So for example, here given 122, 457, 183, 928 are not perfect square. Why? Because the unit digit of these numbers are 2, 7, 3, 8. So number ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8 are not a perfect squares. Now let one more interesting fact about the square number is ones digit. The ones digit in the square of a number can be determined if the ones digit of the number is known. For example, we can take if a number ends with the digits 1 or 9, then its square number will have the digit 1. For example, we can say we have taken 11 square. So 11, the unit place of 11 is 1. So when we find the 11 into 11, that is 11 square, we get 121. So here the unit place of 121 is 1. So when the number ends with 1, its square number also ends with 1. Again, when a number we are taking 19. So 19 into 19, that is 19 square, is equal to 361. So again, when a number has the unit place 9, so its square number ends with 1. So we can conclude, if the number ends with 1 or 9, the square number would end in 1. Similarly, if the number we are taking 12 and 18, where the unit digits are 2 and 8. So here we can observe 12 square is 144 and 18 square is 324. So both has unit digit 4. So when a number ends with 2 and 8, its square number has unit digit 4. Now take 4 and 6. If a number having unit digit 4 and 6, for example 14 square and 16 square, so 4 and 6 are the unit digits of the numbers, and square number 14 into 14 we have 196 and 16 into 16 that is 256. In these two numbers 256 and 196, we observe that 6 is the unit digit, or ones place digit is 6. So we can conclude, if a number ends with 4 and 6, its unit digits end with 6 of square number. If a number we are taking 13 and 17, where the unit digits are 3 and 7, so we can say, when a number ends with 3 and 7, its square number end with 9. You can observe in this example. And if a number we are taking ends with 5, so its square number also ends with 5. For example, 5 we are taking, so 5 into 5 is 25. If we are taking 25, so 25 square is 625. So again, here are getting 5 in the unit place. So if a number ends with 5, its square number also ends with 5. Now we take example for 0. If we have a number end with the 0, so its square number ends with 00. Okay. The number of zeros at the end of a perfect square is always even, and double the number of zeros at the end of the number, as we have seen earlier. 80 square, that is 6400, 6400. 80 has one digit that is 0, and how many zeros? 1 0, and its square number is 6400. So 6400, that is 2 0. So if a number having 1 0, its square number has double number of zeros. For example, this 40 square, so 40 square is 1600. This number has 1 0, its square number has double zeros. If number ends with 1 0, its square number ends with double zero. Here we can say, as in left side we have single zero, and in right side we have double zero for square numbers. Now we are taking the 700. Here the number having 2 zeros, so its square number ends with 4 zeros. Okay, so always when a number has zeros, its square number will have double zeros. 2, so it will have 4 zeros in square number. If number has 1 0, so its square number has double zeros, 2 zeros. If number has 3 zeros, so its square number ends with 6 zeros. Now the next property is, the square of any even number is always an even number, and square of any odd number is always an odd number. For example, 6. 6 is a square number, so square of 6 is 36. 36 is a square, is again a even number. 14. 14 is an even number, so 14 square is 196. 196 is a, again we are getting 196 as an even number. Now take an odd number. 7. 7 is odd number, so square of 7, that is 49, and 49 is odd. 13 square, 13 is a 13 is an odd number, so its square is 169. So 169 is again an odd number. So we can say the square of an even number is always an even, and the square of an odd number is always an odd number. So we can conclude the properties. In short, a number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is never a perfect square. Okay, a number ending in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 may not necessarily be a square number. Remember, if you have the unit digit of the number is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9, so it is not necessary that the number ending with these digits is also a perfect square number. Then square of even number is even, square of an odd number is odd, and a number end in odd number of zeros cannot be a perfect square. Suppose we have 10. So odd number of zeros are here. So it's a square number. If square number is 10, 1000 and 9 lakhs. So the number of zeros are here 9 lakhs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this number has 5 zeros, it is not a square number or it is not a perfect square. Here 1000, the number of zeros are odd, 1, 2 and 3. So 1000 is also not a perfect square. 10 cannot be expressed as product of two same numbers. 10 we can write 2 into 5 or 5 into 2. It cannot be written as 2 into 2, 5 into 5. That meaning number 10 cannot be expressed as product of same number. So we can say 10 is not a perfect square number.